What's up, people? Just making this video. I rushed into buying a truck that didn't have all the bells and whistles. So I ended up adding it to it, like the lights back here. I didn't have them and other stuff, along with my rear tail lights. They were halogen, so I went with LED. Um, I did my homework on some things. A lot of people had different ways of doing stuff. I checked out Auto Dad on YouTube, Sean O'Connell, the Car Dad, and they had different ways of doing stuff. They all worked. So the hardest part for me was finding these lights at a fair price. Everyone was trying to just rip you off, or I called the dealer just to see what they were. I think for the left it was like 2,045, and then for the right it was like 2,100. For the total was like 4,500 bucks for two lights. I was like, forget that. So then I called some wrecking yards that are out here, some dismantlers. They said they wanted 1,200 bucks a light, so that's 2,400, half the price. Oh, fuck all that. Not to mention, you have to get resistors, because if you have halogen, you cannot go to LED just straight. You would have to change out the harness, which it connects right on the chassis next to the tire. You would have to rip out like a quarter of it. It's not the whole thing. It's just the two outlets from the lights to the chassis right next to the tire. You would rip off that piece, and then you would add another one, and that would connect to the LED. I think I saw that on the Car Dad. He did it that way. He has a part number there too on his page. And then so the hardest part for me was finding these lights at a fair price and trying to figure out how can I make them work. So if you have the halogen, you're gonna have 4 plugs. You're gonna have these 4 plugs. That one goes to your LED, and each one of these would plug in to each what would be the light bulb. So you would use this, and it already comes with resistors, so you don't have the hyper flashing. I ended up finding these lights on Car ID. I think I paid like $541 out the door. And the cool part about it, that it came with these wires. They sent me some for 2017 and 19, and they sent me some from 19 or 20 to 22, I think. This is a 21. So everything was just plug and play, and it worked. So here you go, right here. Everything worked. It was easy. All I had to do was take the bliss monitor from here and add it to here. So and then plug and play, everything worked out fine. So not trying to take any credit from any of the guys that I mentioned. They did line me out. I learned a lot from them, but I figured out another way, and I figured out another company that had the lights for a fair price with the adapters. I mean, I could have bought the lights, bought the harness from Ford like the Auto Dad did, or I could have cut the harness and then soldered it like Auto Dad. They sound similar, but they're two different people. I just thought I'd throw them out there if you want to check out their page. Like I said, I learned from them, but I figured out another way. That was probably, I would say, a little bit easier, and the lights weren't so expensive. So I just wanted to contribute to the cause and help you guys out. So if you're looking to do a halogen swap on your truck to LED, check out Car ID, and it comes with the wiring. Or check out, like I said, check out Auto Dad or Sean O'Connell or the Car Dad, and they'll give you another insight or another method on how to do things. I hope it helps, man. and good luck.